Okay, hello everybody. Today we are going to study adverbial clauses of time altogether. So look at here. Can you recall what adverbs are? They are words used to add more to the meaning of words. Adverbial clauses function like adverbs. So I think you know already what is adverb. Adverbs are words that used to add more to the meaning of verb. And so do adverbial clauses. I mean that adverbial clauses also function like adverb. It works like adverb in a sentence. It adds more meaning to the meaning of the verbs in the sentence. Okay, so now look at the pictures here, and you will see two women are waving at each other, and this boy is saying, Miss Lu greets her friend when she sees her. In this sentence, there is an adverbial clause of time in here, and I hope you know what sentence is an adverbial clause of time. But before we talk about this, let's see how they explain the sentence about. The adverbial clause in this sentence is when she sees her. This clause tells us when an action is done, and it is called an adverbial clause of time. These clauses usually begin with conjunctions like such as when, after, until, while, since, and etc. Okay? So they clearly explain that when she sees her in the sentence here is an adverbial clause of time. So whenever she sees her friend, she always greets her. And when she sees her is an adverbial clause of time, and it adds more to the meaning of the verb greet in this sentence. When she sees her, she greets her. Okay? So when she sees her is an adverbial clause of time. This kind of adverbial clause of time cannot stand alone without this sentence. Mrs. Lu greets her friend. So here it plays a role as an adverbial clause of time because it tells us when an action is done. When she sees her, she greets her. Okay? When she sees her, she greets her. So there are a lot of conjunctions that can be used to begin an adverbial clause of time, such as when, after, until, while, and since. And I remember before is also a conjunction. Conjunction is the connecting word that join two or more sentences together. Okay? So now we go more further. Here, an adverbial clauses of time, like an adverb of time, tells us when an action was done. When, after, until, while, and since are some words that can be used to introduce the clause. Okay? So adverb of time or adverbial clauses of time work the same. It tells us when an action was done. An action was finished when. And we usually use when, after, until, while, and since to introduce the clauses in the sentence. So remember, we always use when, after, until, while, since in order to introduce the clause that you want to say. Okay? So adverbial clause of time and an adverb of time work the same in a sentence. Now look at here, this is an exercise of adverbial clauses of time that you need to do. And what you have to do is to follow the direction here. Complete the adverbial clauses of time with the help of the words and bracket. For example, Gary was working for IBM until bracket new job, and the whole and correct sentence is Gary was working for IBM until he got a new job. Until he got a new job is an adverbial clause of time in the sentence. Gary was working for IBM until when? Until he got a new job. When he got a new job, he's going to resign and work for another company. And now the rest of the sentence here is for you. You have to practice doing it. And if you have any question, please feel free to comment below this video, and I'm going to answer all the questions as soon as possible. Okay, thank you. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel.